hello, caregivers, parents, and of course my lovely, lovely kindergarten students, my lovely llamas. We are going to be doing some math today. Um, as you guys know, we have. Oh, sorry guys, my camera keeps going. No. We have been going over addition and subtraction. Today I want to just focus on our addition. So, our learning target for today is I can add from 1 to 10. That means any number between 0 and 10 you can add together and get the answer. So that is what we are working towards. Luckily, Ms. Jones has some strategies for you guys to use when you are adding. Before we even dive into those, though, we need to know, what is adding? What is adding? Go to your parent, tell them what adding is. I'm sure you guys know, we've talked about it. For those who don't know or need a little bit of a refresher, adding is when we take two parts and join them together to make a bigger part. So is our answer going to be bigger or smaller than our original numbers that we're adding together? Right, bigger. Adding together, we make things bigger. So I'm going to dive right into our strategies. Strategy number 1. We are going to use what Mother Nature gave us. What is that, Miss Jones? Why, it is your fingers, of course. Never be ashamed of using your fingers to help you count. People have been doing it for centuries. So, I have 10 fingers. Most of you guys have 10 fingers as well. So, that lets me add things pretty easily. So, for instance, let's do the problem 4 plus 3. So, who can tell me our two parts? 4 plus 3. Yeah. Our first part, of course, is the number 4. Our second part is 3. We want to join them together, make a brand new number. So the first step is we need to get our 4 fingers up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 plus 3. So we need our other part now because we have one part, we need the other. So I'm going to put this over here. 1, 2, 3. Let's add these guys together, y'all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What's my answer? 7. See, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. We could do it super fast. What about 2 plus 1? 1, 2. First part, second part, 1. Add them together. We get what? 1, 2, 3, 3. So that is always a handy dandy tool for when we are adding. But I know you're wondering, you guys are just yelling at me across the screen, I'm sure. Miss Jones, what if I don't have enough fingers? What if the numbers go past my fingers? What if I try to do 6 plus 5? Let's see what happens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have my 6, and you said got plus 5? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm out of fingers. What should I do? Luckily, I have another strategy for you guys. So I'm going to do a little flipperoo, and we're going to get to it. So we said we're adding 6. There's my 6, a little bit wonky, but that's alright. Plus, remember guys, when we are adding, we always use this little plus sign, kind of like a cross, to let us know we're adding instead of subtracting. So 6 plus 5 equals. So our two parts, which we've already talked about, is 6 and 5. So we need to add those together. So the best way to do this is something called the dot method. So what's it called? Yeah, you got it. Dot method. This is a great way if you have bigger numbers you need to add together. This is a great way to do it. So what you do is, much like the name suggests, you are going to make dots for the numbers. Now, you don't have to make dots. You can make hearts, smiley faces, kitty cats, llamas, houses, triangles, whatever you want. I'm going to do dots because it's just easier and it's quicker. And, I like to be quick. So maybe I'll do hearts in a subtraction video. I know you guys like hearts. So 6. Help me count. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we always double check our work because mistakes happen all the time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. We're good. Alright, so now I'm going to go to my second part, which is 5. So we have 5 here. So I need to draw those 5 dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I miss having you guys count with me. It makes it so much easier. Okay. So count with me on this one. We double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Awesome. So we have our 6, we have our 5. It is time to join the two numbers together. I'm going to show you a neato trick. So I know you guys are expert counters, but sometimes when we're counting little things, little dots, it's easy to accidentally count the same thing twice, and then we get the wrong answer, and that stinks. So what we are going to do, a little trick Miss Jones does, is while I count, I'll draw a little line through each dot. So I know I already counted it. So we now have to count all of these together. So let's get started. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So what is that answer, guys? Got it. It is 11. So you just solved a math problem with bigger numbers without having to use your fingers. Not that there's anything wrong with you using your fingers. I hear you guys yelling at me through the screen. Miss Jones, you didn't double check. You're right. Let's go back and check one more time. I'm going to do a different color line. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I double checked and my answer is 11. Woo! So that is great. You can use the dot method anytime you're adding. Even for big numbers, if you want to do 20 plus 3, use dot method. I'm not going to do it because that's crazy. Crazy amount of dot time. But you could do it. You do 20 dots, 3 dots. You can also use it if you just feel more comfortable because sometimes your fingers get tired. Sometimes you get all wiggly. Sometimes it just doesn't seem right in your head. If you want to use it when you're doing like 3 plus 1, go ahead, use the dot method. Do 1, 2, 3. I'm making tallies this time, guys. And 1. Add them together. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the answer 4. See, super quick, super easy. So I hope this helps you when you are adding. I know it helps me. So that's all I have for you today. Our next video, we will focus on subtracting. Oh, I have some more strategies for you. Until then, please be practicing using your dot method, your finger method, and any other ideas you guys have on how to make addition easier. Let me know. Let me know what you think. If you have any questions, please email me, call me, text me. Whatever you need to do, I'll happily respond. Until then, bye.